Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all doing good. So this video for those students who couldn't attend the last week classes. So this is where I will discuss about the topic that we have discussed. So now we have already discussed some of the few example of the chemical changes, that is rusting of iron, burning of magnesium ribbon. Now we will discuss more example of the chemical changes. Now let's see. Come to the NCERT activity 6.7. It's a page number 61. What it is saying? Wait a minute. It is saying that dissolve about a teaspoon of a copper sulfate in about a half a cup of water in a glass tumbler or a beaker. Add a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid to the solution. You should get a blue colored solution. Now drop a nail and used shaving blade in the remaining solution. Wait for half an hour. Observe the color of the solution. So what it is saying that if you take a beaker and in that if you dissolve copper sulfate, this is copper sulfate in it, if you dissolve a copper sulfate in water, you will see that the color of the solution turns blue. It is a blue color solution. What color solution? Blue color solution. Now what it is saying that in this copper sulfate add iron, any iron element, nails, you can use shaving blades. So suppose you have added an iron nail over here, and if you keep for a long time, you will see that this blue color solution has converted into a green color solution. This blue color solution has converted into a green color solution, and inside the iron that you have placed inside this, you will see that this iron has something a brown color coating over. The iron color of the iron is grey. The color of the iron, original color of the iron is grey. But after keeping it for a 30 minutes, you will see a brown color coating is formed. Brown color coating is formed. See, brown color coating is formed. That means you have seen, and the color of the solution is also changed. Brown color formed. So what actually is happening? It is happening that when copper sulfate CuSO4 reacts with iron, that is Fe, what it is giving? It is giving us ferrous sulfate, FeSO4 plus copper. This ferrous sulfate, this green color solution is because of ferrous sulfate, formation of ferrous sulfate. And this brown color, the brown color coating that you are pressing on the surface of the iron nail, is because of the copper. This brown color is actually nothing but a copper deposition. Copper that has been coming out from the solution and is getting deposited over the iron nail. Now tell me, we have seen that there is a color change, there is some color change, there is a change in it. But what kind of change it is? It is a chemical change, because see, the copper sulfate, earlier it was a copper sulfate, now it is a ferrous sulfate. Compositions are changed, chemical formulas changed, the metal has been changed. Earlier it was iron, but after 30 minutes you are seeing that the metals is, earlier it was iron, now it is what? It is copper metal. So the nature Nature of the metal also changed, nature of the solution is changed. So this kind of reaction is what? This kind of reaction is chemical reaction. So let's see what actually it is happening. Summarize it to see what is actually happening. That is, first it is copper sulfate plus iron, ferrous sulfate and copper. It was blue color solution, it is grey color. After reaction, after keeping it for a long time, you see this is a green color and brown color. See, earlier copper was salt. Earlier copper was salt. But now after reaction, copper is metal. See, salt and metal. Earlier it was salt, now it is metal. Earlier iron was metal. Iron was metal. But now see that ferrous sulfate, it is iron is now salt. After reaction, that is, it is a before reaction. So before reaction, copper was salt, iron was metal. After reaction, iron is salt, copper is metal. See, this is a reaction. See, every property is changed. Every component's property is changed. Since property, chemical property and the property based on uses is changed, now this kind of change, that this reaction, the reaction between copper sulfate and iron is chemical change. So this is a chemical change. This chemical reaction is chemical change. Got it? Now you know what kind of reaction it is. Where you can see that this iron is displacing the copper and it is removing the copper from this sulfate and itself getting placed over there. This kind of reaction is displacement reaction. This is a displacement reaction. What is displacement reaction? The displacement reaction is a reaction in which metal displaces another metal from its salt to give new metal salt and metal and another metal. So this kind of reaction is a displacement reaction. So reaction between where you see that one metal is displacing the other metal, so as you can see over here, it is this kind of reaction is a displacement reaction. Now we will discuss about the next activity. Now comes to activity 8. What it is saying that take about a teaspoonful of a vinegar in a test tube and add a pinch of baking soda to it, and you should hear a hissing sound and see the bubble of the gas. And pass this gas through a freshly prepared lime water. Now tell me, you are taking vinegar and you are taking baking soda. What kind of reaction it is? First tell me. This is vinegar. What is it? We have learned that vinegar is acid. And what is baking soda? It is base. Now tell me, you are mixing acid with base. What will happen? What kind of reaction will happen? This is a neutralization reaction. This is a neutralization reaction. Now, when neutralization reaction is happening, then what kind of product will form? Salt plus water. Salt plus water. But there is also another product is formed. And what is it? It is a gas. And this gas is actually producing what? Hissing sound. The sound that you hear, When you react this vinegar with baking soda, you will hear a hissing sound, or you can see that suppose this is a vinegar and this is a and you are adding a baking soda solution. This is a baking soda solution and this is a vinegar. So what will happen that when you are mixing this vinegar with baking soda, you will see a bubble is forming. Bubble is evolving. The bubble that you have seen in while opening the cold drinks. When you open the cold drinks, what you see? The bubbles are coming out. There is a bubbles coming out. Okay? Hissing sound you heard. That bubble is because of what? This is because of the carbon dioxide. Similarly, over here also, when you react the vinegar and with baking soda, the bubble is coming out and is giving a hissing sound. This is because of the carbon dioxide. The same sound that you hear while opening the cold drinks. Thumbs up, 7-Up, when you open newly bought bottle, you will get one kind of chick sound. It will sound and you will see the bubbles are coming out. This is because of the carbon dioxide. This is because of the releasing of carbon dioxide. Here also because of the releasing of the carbon dioxide. So what actually it is happening? That is happening is that the reaction is vinegar is written as acetic acid. This is, and baking soda is NaHCO3. Okay. Now salt, the formula of salt is this: sodium acetate, water, and this carbon dioxide, which produce the hissing sound. Now tell me, the acid-base reaction, the neutralization reaction is what kind of change? It is a chemical change. So this reaction is a chemical change because the salt you are getting is different from acid and base. It is neither acid nor base. It is different from it. So you are getting new substance, you are getting water, you are getting carbon dioxide. These are the new substance you are getting from the reaction, from this change. So what kind of change it is? It is a chemical change. This is acetic acid and this is a sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate. So this is what actually happening when you react vinegar with baking soda. You get a gas which produces hissing sound and a bubbles that will form when reaction will happen. Now they are saying that this gas, when you pass this gas to another container containing a lime water, what will happen? So let's see what will happen. What will happen if I pass this gas to another test tube? To see this, come to the page number 22. You will see that there is two test tube and this two test tube is connected by a pipe. What this pipe is actually doing? This actually doing is that here you are mixing vinegar plus baking soda. Okay. Now tell me, so when you mix vinegar and baking soda, what will happen? That carbon dioxide will evolve. Now this carbon dioxide will pass through it. This carbon dioxide will pass through this pipe and will reach this test tube. This test tube which containing the lime water. So when the carbon dioxide reaches to lime water test tube, you will see this lime water is a clear transparent solution. But once the carbon dioxide is reached over here, you will see that carbon dioxide and lime water, which was clear and transparent, clear and transparent, after the carbon dioxide is reached, it turns to milky. It turns the transparent, the milky solution. The transparent solution turns to milky. So now tell me what kind of reaction it is. What kind of change it is? It is a chemical change. See, it was clear and transparent, but now it has turned to a milky solution. That means the lime water has reacted with carbon dioxide and form a new substance which is milky which gives a milky solution. Now what is actually happening? What is lime water? Lime water is calcium hydroxide. So CaOH is reacting with carbon dioxide. It gives us what? Calcium carbonate. The calcium carbonate means marble type substances. Now and water. This calcium carbonate is actually the reason for milkiness in the solution. दूध घोलाटे घोलाटे भावटा किसेर जन्य? Because of this calcium carbonate. And if you keep this solution for a long time, milky solution for a long time, you will get a different. Here you will get that white solid has settled down. And this white solid is what? This is calcium carbonate. This white solid is actually calcium carbonate that is settled down. And this process is called, the solid where it is settled down is called precipitate. It is called precipitate. See, this is what actually happening. This is, now tell me, is it a chemical or a physical? It's a chemical, because see, calcium carbonate, earlier it was a clear solution, but now it turns to milky solution because of the new substance, calcium carbonate, which is a white solid, and because of this white solid, it is giving the texture of the solution is milky. So here it is a chemical change. So now tell me, what can you conclude after all this reaction that we have learned, after all this activity? We can learn that every chemical reaction is chemical change. This is what we can. So whenever you see there is a chemical change, that means there is a chemical reaction involved. Without that, or vice versa, we can even say whenever you see a chemical reaction, that means there is a chemical change. So it's done. Now we will discuss about the next video.